The Carolina Panthers have a chance of making it to the playoffs, but that won't be the only top moment we've celebrated this year. Carolina Sports Live's Gabe McDonald shares this year's top sports moments.
There were so many happenings over the past 12 months, but we were able to cut it down to 5 that stand above the rest. Kicking things off, a moment that further cemented Charlotte as a true soccer city. The announcement that the best in the MLS will make their way to the QC in 2026, as Charlotte will host the league's All-Star Game. It's a historic first for Charlotte and Bank of America Stadium. Since beginning play in 2022, Charlotte FC has averaged the second highest attendance number in the MLS in each of its first 4 seasons, helping make Charlotte a premier soccer destination, which played a huge role in the Queen City landing the game.
The Queen City's become a soccer city, and when you have that level of interest and passion and support, you take a step back and say, boy, this could be a place for some big-time events. But also the state and the city came up with a terrific bid.
Moment number 4 takes us from the pitch to the gridiron. This year was one of the most historic campaigns for Johnson C. Smith football in quite some time. With Charlotte native Maurice Flowers at the helm, the Golden Bulls captured the CIAA championship for the first time in 56 years, the true culmination of the turnaround for the program after some lean seasons. JCSU also had a chance to play for all the marbles with a berth in the Division II playoffs for the first time in program history. Despite an early playoff exit, it's a season that will be remembered on campus forever.
We've done too much to have your head down. Be proud of what we've done. This will hurt, but be proud of what we've done. We fell short today, but we're going to be better. This is all going to make us better.
The middle of our countdown sees us pick up the speed with a monumental moment in NASCAR. Michael Jordan's 2311 Racing and Front Row Motorsports have something to be extra happy about this holiday season. In a trial at the federal courthouse in Uptown Charlotte, NASCAR executives ultimately settled the antitrust lawsuit with both teams in a move that will change the sport forever. The settlement introduces evergreen charters and will also allow all teams to get more of a revenue share after 2311 and FRM alleged that NASCAR was previously being run as a monopoly. With the sport approaching its 80th anniversary, it's an opportunity for all teams and the sport as a whole to move forward in a better direction.
Well, I grew up watching his father build this sport, and I didn't want to have to tear it down. I don't think he wanted to be torn down, but I think on the calmer circumstances, we actually voiced what our interests may have been, collectively, and at the end of the day, we reached some type of compromise.
And we couldn't have a top 5 without including the Carolina Panthers. The black and blue in the midst of one of their better seasons in quite some time, and it featured a record-breaking moment, which is number 2 on our list. After back-to-back games to begin the month of November with less than 125 passing yards, Bryce Young, on one ankle no less, put together the best passing performance of any Carolina quarterback ever. In Week 11 against the Falcons, Bryce continued his success against the Dirty Birds with a 448-yard performance in an overtime win, an outing which would ultimately break Cam Newton's previous franchise record of 432 passing yards, as Carolina completed the first sweep of the Falcons since 2013.
Definitely an honor. I have so much respect for Cam, for all that he has accomplished, for the player he is, all the stuff, I have so much respect for him. And being able to, be mentioned with Cam, with, a player of that caliber, who I have so much respect for, it's definitely an honor.
And for yet another year, we head to Chapel Hill to complete our list. UNC football claimed the top spot in 2024 with all the buzz around the hiring of Bill Belichick. Fast forward to 2025, and the Tar Heels could definitely use some holiday cheer. The Tar Heels had plenty of off-the-field drama involving Bill's girlfriend, Jordan Hudson. Add that with rumors swirling at a rapid pace, NIL issues, coaching changes at the end of the year, and it's certainly not the season the 8-time Super Bowl champ envisioned. How Bill and the Heels bounce back from this year is yet to be seen. But this is how he ended the year with the media, and there might be some coal in his stocking for this one.
What did this season teach you, Coach?
Yeah, we just got done with the game, okay, so.
On the left, Coach?
Yeah, so we're not going to do a season recap. I'm just finished with the game here. We'll do a season recap when we get done with doing it.
So there you have it, another trip around the sun with plenty of highs and lows across the Carolinas in sports. Only a matter of time before we begin to experience what 2026 has in store.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.